Now, a climate sit-in is underway in Sydney. The theme is bushfire response. Why? Well, because the fires which have devastated large parts of New South Wales and Queensland, those fires have taken away lives and homes and sent haze into Sydney, Australia's largest city. The BBC's Phil Mercer has been speaking to 18-year-old Sheann Broderick, who lost her home in the recent fires.
The bushfire crisis here in New South Wales has claimed 6 lives and almost 700 homes have been destroyed. The authorities say that dozens of blazes continue to burn across Australia's most populous states. A few weeks ago, Sheann Broderick's home in a place called Nimboida, this is in northern New South Wales, burnt down. Thanks very much for talking to us today. Tell us what happened to you.
On Friday the 8th of November we had to evacuate our property and get some of our things together and leave because we had an evacuation warning. We didn't realise how severe the fire was that was about to hit us. So my house burnt down and many of my friends, we had over 80 houses in the area burned down and many other sheds and machinery, so that is for people's livelihoods, they rely on that. And it just swept through the entire area. It was unstoppable. The RFS did everything they could, but there's not much you can do against walls of fire that are over 40 metres high.
Now, the Prime Minister of Australia, Scott Morrison, has criticised local council leaders for linking the bushfire emergency to global warming. What's your view on that?
If we can't talk about climate change when we're feeling the effects of climate change, when can we talk about the climate crisis? We need drastic climate action right now because this is only going to get worse.
You're 18, you've just graduated from high school. Why are you and thousands of other people like you across Australia and other countries demonstrating today?
We're out here to demand climate action from the government because we are the ones, the youth are going to be feeling the impacts from the climate emergency the most. We're already feeling these impacts, but it's only going to get worse.
Thanks very much. That's Sheann Broderick, who's travelled down from northern New South Wales for these protests. They've already begun in New Zealand. Here in Australia, they'll be taking place right across the country. The focus of many of these rallies here will be the link between the bushfire emergency and global warming. And of course, throughout Friday, there'll be other environmental rallies right around the world. Phil Mercer, BBC News, Sydney.